So we're at the 20th episode, right? Finally.
Yeah, finally.
Man, we've been talking about this.
That's awesome.
Like 90% of the people gave up before 20 episodes, something like that.
I think 18. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think 90% of people.
We got up past 20.
Yeah. Yeah. We got past a lot of people, dude. And we're just going to keep doing it, It's non-stop. We're not stopping anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ibrahim and Kai podcast. Today, we're celebrating our 20th episode of the podcast, which is sounds like it's nothing, but it's pretty hard for us.
Yeah,
so
it is.
Today, we're gonna have a special episode. We're gonna talk about the business of video production. Okay, so honestly, me and Ibrahim, we're still kind of newbie in terms of the business side of video production. Like, I've been working in the industry for a couple of years already, and just recently I'm gonna start my own. And Ibrahim, he just got a which I envy a lot. He just got a new BMPCC 6K camera kit, and he's gonna try to get some gigs with this beast. So we're basically just gonna talk about our strategy, what we're gonna do to get more clients. And I really want to start with you, actually, because I'm so curious. What's your plan with your with your strategy of looking for clients? Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so one of the things that I know about clients is that, from like my research and like what I've actually realized, like especially after graduating from university, is that people don't actually care about your work unless it benefits them, especially clients. And so when clients look for someone and they want to hire someone, they usually look for, when the clients look at your work, they usually look at the type of work that you do. So let's say if you do weddings, then you would attract more clients that are looking to that need wedding videos, right? And so when clients, depending on the type of work that you create, usually the clients approach you according to that. And so if you create kind of like Nike and Adidas spec ads and sports spec ads, then more like people and clients from that genre are going to reach out to you. And so this is something that I realized lately, and this is one of the things that I found to be very much relevant to how the industry works, right? And so my plan kind of goes with that, right? So I want to kind of create work that revolves around the work that I want to do in the future. So I want to do more like spec ads for sports brands, and more like ads for cars, and ads for maybe real estate, because I like that as well. And so I want to create work that revolves around the things that I want to do in the future, and so that clients can see that work and according to that hire me, right? And so this is what I'm working for in the next couple of months, I guess, to achieve. Yeah.
Well, I hope you're gonna do well with it, because you said that you're gonna try to shoot some spec ads.
I hope so, man. Yeah, I hope so. And especially at the beginning, right? Like when you start out, especially after graduating from uni, most of the work that you've created have probably been for the university, for the institution itself. And so I've realized this, that I actually need to do some free work starting out, and produce like just reach out to clients, reach out to gyms, maybe if I want to do sports commercials, or reach out to people that I know that have cool cars, and do commercials for them. It's free work. It takes some time, and it's probably in the short term I'm probably not going to be rewarded for it, but in the long term I'm going to be able to build a portfolio that I can show to clients, and according to that they can offer me gigs. And so that's the strategy so far. And I don't know, like what do you think about that? Is there something wrong with it, or
no? I think it's totally, I actually think that you're pretty lucky in a way that you thought of this concept before you even because most graduate, when they graduate, they just want to be like a jack of all trades. Like they just say, oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna do everything, I have everything.
Mm-hmm.
And most probably, like 9 out of 10 times, the client would, if you say that you're good at everything, you're passionate about everything, it means that you're passionate about nothing. So I think that it's good that
Yes,
you realize that
definitely.
early on. And also it made me think about how lucky I am also when I graduated, because the projects that I had, that I did when I was a student, I think I mentioned about it in the previous episodes. It's like most of my student projects were ads. Like I was trying to shoot commercials, like
Okay.
spec ads when I was a student already. So by the time I graduated, I could already sell it to clients that saying that, oh, I've shot these type of commercial, which I didn't have to go through the process of shooting spec ads and shooting projects for free and then finally getting clients. Like I just skipped directly to clients paying me to do projects directly. So if there's any undergraduate listening, you can spend some time trying to make spec
Just
ads.
work on
before you even
work
graduate.
on commercials, work on ads. Work on things that you like. Think ahead, right? Like what do you want to do after uni and create your work in according to that.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And the thing is, one of the things that I realized, like, because recently, since I'm starting my own video production business, as you said, like clients, they don't care about your artistic view, like unless it's like super crazy, it's like out of this world. Most clients, they don't care. And if you're like a business owner, the only thing you care is your problems. And so you coming in as a filmmaker, as a video production guy, the only thing you have to think about is how you're going to solve their problems. So you gotta talk their language. If you're trying to get more jobs, like the way that I did is you just cut off that art stuff and talk about what is your goal with this commercial. What are you trying to achieve? Because a lot of times, and especially some other company that I've seen, is that if you don't do this the right way, the clients don't come back to you. And you want the clients to come back to you every time because you want their ads, you want the ad that you shoot to be effective. It shouldn't be something that you do it just for yourself. So like if a commercial needs to attract a certain group of people, you need to design the script, maybe even the set, even choose the right actor for the target audience that the clients want. If you're just doing for the sake of art, it's going to be something like an ad that looks maybe so artistic, so beautiful, but it doesn't hit the right target audience. And therefore the commercial doesn't really work well. It doesn't have a good, engagement. It doesn't have a good engagement from the target audience. Then your clients will think, maybe this commercial is not good. Then I'm not going to hire him the next time. And so you lose a long-term
I'm not going to hire this person again. Yeah.
Right. So that's the sacrifice you have to make. You have to think, you might have to choose something that you might not like artistically, but it's better for the commercial itself because you want the commercial to work well. But I mean, if you want to go full artistic, obviously you might go like full filmmaking, short films, all of that stuff. But I feel like most people who graduate from film school, they enter like the commercial world because not everyone can shoot like short films and feature films all day long. So yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, definitely. I think that I think that you should like focus, put yourself in the shoes of the client, right? The clients want results, and they want the video that you're creating to bring them value and bring them results and attract more customers in some instances, right? And so I think, and also like most of the times there's a brief, right? And you're basically working to achieve that brief, right? To put that brief into a visual form. And so there's not a lot of, it's not like school, there's not a lot of, I've noticed there's not a lot of freedom in what you can do. You can, obviously you have some creative freedom and you can express yourself creatively in some aspects, but for the most of the times, a lot of things are already set by the client. Right? They want you to create them a certain video at a certain time and in a certain way, and you go and achieve that, right? And you can play with that, right? Like you can have your own input and according to that, but it's very much there's a certain limitation that you have to follow, right? And one of the things that I actually learned from Christo is that he was talking about like creating a video business, and one of the things he said is that stop trying to sell what you make and sell the impact that you create, right?
Exactly.
So if a client approaches you and they want, yes, definitely. So if a client approaches you and they want a video that you they want you to create them a video, then talk more about the results than the video. So like an amateur might talk about like 2K, I'll shoot this in 2K and 4K, and I'll do this and I'll add that filter and use this lens. But actually the client doesn't care about any of that. They care about the results, right? So what is this video going to do for the clients? Like what kind of problem is it going to solve, right?
Exactly.
And one of the things that you can do that is that by asking why. Like, why do you need this video? And it's more like getting into an diagnosis for the client about why do they want the video, and why did they approach you, right? And understanding what their rationale behind creating this video and what do they want from it, and then going on from that, right? Because people usually approach you because they have a problem to solve, right? They are they are in need of something. They have a problem in their business, right? And they want to solve it, and that's why they approach you, right? And if you don't understand the problem, then I don't know like what you're making for. What are you making, you know? And there comes the clash between like being like having your own artistic vision and your own artistic style and all of that, and at the same time trying to solve the problem. And the people who do that best are the ones who combine both and find balance between both, right? And yeah,
to me that's actually really,
I think it's important to,
that's actually really fun. Some people, they hate the part where, oh my god, like, oh, my creativity is getting limited by the clients, like I have to follow like their problems,
certain guidelines.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the challenging part, that's the fun part, because
definitely
there's a thing called creative problem solving also. So it's like they have a problem, how are we going to solve their problem in a creative way? And so you see these creative commercial, they're telling like stories in such an interesting way just to solve like a like a business problem. Like I've seen so much commercial that's like so creative and actually get the message across, and they actually solve certain business problems. So the fact that if you think that it's like boring, it might mean that you're not that good at creative problem solving. You know, that's something that I've learned. Like I think Jordan Peterson, he mentioned about that there's like different type of creative people. There's people who are creative at writing. There's people who are like creative, like artistically, creative problem solving.
Singing,
creative entrepreneurs. So it's like there's different ways of being creative, and I feel like if you want to do well in the video production business, you have to be not only creative in your craft, but you also have to be a creative entrepreneur. You know, you have to know how to solve their problem. And what I realized is that, like I'm starting my business recently, the thing is, I have certain clients that I've been working with already before I even started the business. So I was working freelance. I was like freelancing with them. And what I realized is that because I've been applying this mentality of solving their problem, you cannot imagine how much they come back to you. Like the frequency of them coming back to you is so much. Like the actually right now, the only clients that I've been working with are the ones that I've been working with for like 2 years already. Like I've been working with them for so long, but they keep coming back to me because they trust me so much. And I think that is so important. Like you gotta make your client trust you. They have to feel like, oh, once Kai is in this project, we're good, we're safe. And every time is the same. Like 3 of these clients that I have right now, I can feel like every time we work, they trust me even more. And so like, I really like this feeling. Like I know that every time they have a project, the first person they think of is me. And that's what you want to create. You want to create this relationship with your clients. Like I've been trying to develop new clients. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to do these like cold emailing. Like I'm trying to reach out to different clients. Okay, actually I want to kind of move the subject to this topic actually. Like my plans of finding new clients. Okay, this is an experiment,
Yes.
and I'm gonna keep you updated. Okay, so this is something that I haven't is a plan right now. I'm gonna tell you my plan. Okay, and inshallah in the future episode I'm gonna tell you guys if it worked well. So Naval, you heard of Naval, right? I think he's,
of course.
What was his
investor and CEO of AngelList.
Yeah. So I heard his talk about this entrepreneurship thing, and so before I started this business, I was talking to you, like I was wondering what field should I focus on, right? You gotta focus on one specific field, right? You suggested me like real estate, and you wanted to do like sports, right? Is that true? Like you wanted to do those kind of things. Right?
I want to do a couple of things, but I think I remember. I suggested to you to do real estate maybe, if that's something that you enjoy, and I would always recommend do like what you enjoy and what you're good at, so that you can forward from that.
And Naval, he bring up something that I find so interesting. He said that it shouldn't be something just purely passionate. It shouldn't be something that you're purely passionate about. It has to be something that you are passionate about. It's fun to you, but it seems like work to others, and that's very crucial. It has to look like it's a hard thing for others. It's like work to other people, and that's why they would pay you to do that thing, and you wouldn't feel tired of doing it. And that's the interesting relationship you have with the work. You get me?
Yes, so the difference is you like it, but they don't like it. And
exactly.
So they give you the work because you like it and pay you money to do it.
It cannot be like you like
so it's more like
and other people look at you and it look like it's easy also. It cannot be like that. It has to be like it's hard for them.
That's actually very interesting,
Yeah. So it's like it's not like just follow your passion. It's not like that. It's like it has to be like it look like work to others. So I've been thinking about this concept, all right?
Yeah.
And he also mentioned that you have to find something that people don't have a lot of confidence in it. It's like it's not trendy. So it has to look like something that is not trendy, because if it's trendy, the people are on it already. So these are the thoughts that I had, and what I realized is all filmmakers out there, they go mostly, if they want to shoot video commercials, they're trying to get clients that are B2C, business to consumers. And what I realized is that B2B is not that hot. When you look at brands, it look cool. You know, I shoot for brands, and everyone wants to get their hands on brands.
Yes.
But I noticed, especially in Taiwan, we have so much B2B business, manufacturers, software companies, all that stuff. But their commercials are so bad. It's ugly as hell. So I want to put my hands on the B2B business specifically. And like, I want to go across the whole B2B. Yeah, what is it?
So let me just just to make sure, like, you want to get into the business to business kind of like you want to create a video that serves like for one business that serves another business.
Exactly.
Right? So a video that promotes one business to another business, which doesn't quite exist in Taiwan, right? Or it exists, but the videos that have been made are very bad.
Yeah,
so far.
It's bad. It's not hot. It's not something that everyone goes into it because it's not cool.
Yes.
It's boring.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and I want to focus specifically right now for B2B manufacturer company, because we have so much manufacturer that they produce like screens, very interesting electric bulbs. It might sound boring to you, but these are electric bulbs that has very interesting features, like that doesn't break, it never explode. It has like very like I've been doing like research, and they have so many interesting things, but they have no product videos telling you how interesting their products are. So right now my goal is I want to take over the whole industry of B2B manufacturers. That's my ego now. That's like my ultimate goal. And once I take over B2B manufacturer, I will spread my clients range to even more, like maybe B2B technology, B2B software, other stuff. But right now, my goal is like I have a whole client list of thousands of B2B manufacturer email, their LinkedIn, their phone numbers, their name, all of them, their CEO. I found it. By the way, it's a website called Apollo. If you want to use it, APOLLO is an amazing website. And I think you can use it also in Qatar.
So, maybe. I'll check it out. So you find on the website, you find the links of the CEO and like you find the contact information of the people who are responsible.
Phone number and email.
On these factories. That's kind of cool.
It's so interesting. I don't even know how this website
And then
it feels like illegal.
Maybe they just collect them from other social media platforms.
I think that's how they did it.
But that's actually quite cool and quite good, actually, that you can like utilize that in order to reach out to these businesses, you know. And I think like going back to what you're saying about like the clients that actually trust you, like how do you form a trust between you and these clients? I think one of the things that you have done, Kai, is that you have spoken the same language as the clients, right? So instead of you talking about like maybe I'm gonna do this in 8K and 2K and I'm gonna shoot this video this way, you're more focused on the results, right? And that's what they care about, and you're kind of speaking and understanding their mindset, right? And speaking their language and connecting with them in a way that other freelancers are not doing that, and that's why they keep coming back to you, because they have formed that trust. You know, they trust you more than anyone, because you don't care about the quick buck. You want to bring them results and you want to bring them actual value. And that's something that I've recently learned, and I actually want to, double down on, right? Like when I get new clients, I'm definitely going to care about their results and care about like bringing them actual benefit, right, from what I'm creating.
And there's actually one interesting tip that I can give you. It's like you have to be passionate about their problem. You have to seem as concerned and as interested in their problems than them. And that makes them feel very safe. That means that, because honestly, everyone is human at the end of the day. People are scared, people are worried, they're stressed. So most boss, like those people that I talk to, their boss, right? Boss are alone because they're the only one who care about their business. But when they see someone care about their business as much as them, they have this subconscious trust towards you. So like they every boss, they're alone, right? They have to deal with the problem by themselves. But when they see someone, it's like, so your problem is like, we can solve it this way.
It's helping them on their side.
Yeah, exactly. They just have this subconscious trust to you, and then they just see you as an ally. Okay, we're gonna do this together. So they just want to keep on working with you afterwards. That's the thing.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, it's always good to be on the side of the client, and rather than focusing more on the materialistic things that are going to come out as a result of their work, right? Because at the end of the day, like, they have a business, you have a business, and you're all trying to help each other. You know, it all goes back to authenticity and trying to bring the best results possible and being authentic about who you are and what you want to create and bring value with. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should end the episode soon, but before we end, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna keep up to my business. So if anyone is interested in how if I fail my business and I go bankrupt, or if I succeed, I'm gonna keep it updated because I'm doing it right now. Like,
no, it's definitely gonna work, Kai. don't put that out there. You know.
Man, I'm so nervous about it. But anyways,
it is gonna work.